Hello future tech leaders, I am Sindhuja. Based on my own experience, I know that learning the right skills can shape our future. What if I say learning was as thrilled as the tech world itself? There we go. A cloud foundation, that's exactly what you will experience. From day one, you will be immersed in the interactive sessions and expert-led courses that covers most of the widely used technologies in the zone of data science to cloud computing, which brings more light to the life of a techie. I'm so excited to help you and unlock the true potential of a technology. Well, then why to wait? Let's see what it unfolds.
It is working. If you scroll down, and you will see somewhere SAML is returned at the end. Scroll up from the starting. No, that's fine. Go up, go up, go up here, here's that one. Second one. First one. See first one. You hit the URL with the get command showing get, but then you receive all the SAML assertions from the second one, right? If you see the SAML response and if you see this is the assertion you are getting. Where from? Who is the issuer? IDP. And who is the SP? JPMC SP. And it will point to the location we will provide between SP. This is how you can test the SP. Now, if you want to test the artifact as well, you can just change it, go to the SP update to the binding to the HTTP artifact. Here edit it. Now, instead of assertion, you will see the artifact token. Save the changes. Save the changes. Clear the SAM ones. You got it pointing out, and if you see the same one, you hit that one. Click on it. You will see the same. Go to parameter. Go to the next one. Next one. This is a SAM one. If you see the same artifact has been created in states of assertion, go to the SAML. The other SAML here. It's showing the source ID and that's we are testing. 2SV.TP post an artifact. HTTP post give us all the assertion details, and if we don't need to give the assertion, then only with HT2P artifact which receives the token ID, it's kind of artifact we say. The token ID that confirms us our SAM application is single sign-on with the details we are providing. This is how we have to do and test it. This is fine. But yesterday we did some other scenarios. We did like this one. This one is the IDP one, right? This is the IDP initiated. IDP initiated only testing purpose. They will use the developers, right? Testing purpose only. They are user right. What do you mean by testing purpose? It depends. Sir. Developer. It means developers or requirement. For both purposes they have been used. What is the difference between IDP and SP initiated? IDP means you will log in from the IDP side first, right? Means if you are doing from a Forgerock is an identity provider, right? And Bank of America is a service provider, right? Then when you configure it via the IDP, it means when you hit the URL, you have just right with hit the URL. it will take you to the Forgerock login page first. And then it will take you to the Bank of America page, right? That we have just tested. That is why it's saying it's IDP initiated, because first login will be you have to do. We are on the IDP side, means over here on the Forgerock side. But in SP side, what we did yesterday in SP side, we have created one more web application. Open the web application, right? For the SP side. From SP side, it will take the user to the SP provider page. Suppose if you do from Bank of America, it will take to the Bank of America page first, and then it will redirect from there to the Forgerock page to log in again. That's the difference. That's why we have created one more application yesterday for the service provider. We will log in via that application, and that application will redirect us to this Forgerock application, right? Because we don't have any other Java application, right? We can have our same kind of users which will be interacted, right? It's just an example for testing. Locally we can do that, but in production or in high environment they will provide us. The both will be connected. They will provide us the application, and the same users will be present in the Your Forgerock directory, and same users present will be in the application. Because maybe why? Because they have, maybe the both application will be sharing the same LEP directory or something, right? The both users have access on both sides, your IDP side as well, and their service application side as well, right? But when you once you interact and configure it with them over here, then user will be able to log in via that application and come to that Forgerock IDP and verify themselves and again log into that application. It's that. This is the IDP side. This is what we just tested is the IDP side. Got it. Can we go to SPC side? You can go to the SPC side. Can I create your new, or can I create here? You can create new. That's fine, but you need to create on SPC side on both places. Go to the entity, go to the IDP side. Do one thing now. You have created JPMC over here, right? Create same in now with the same one into the SPC side. Do one thing. You have already created JPMC, as we create these two in the SPC side as well. Go to the SPC application. You can do. Federation Circle of Trust. Save changes. NT providers. Host. I think there is no changes, right? I don't need any changes. You can do it. 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 Can I remove here name ID format trans persistent? Remove. Save the changes. Go to the services. Service. Go to the location. Go to the session. Consumer service. Remove it. Delete it and change the location. Here, what we need to do now, we'll test with Bank of America application, but you will see it will redirect us to the Bank of America page for the login, right? You for one more clearation for that part. Go to your IDP URL once. First change it. First change this one to Bank of America location. I'll show you what from SPC side we want to test with Bank of America, but I'll show you the difference. Then we will do change the user URL to their IDP one, and then we will be able to test it. But to clear your doubt, I just added this one and make HTTP post. HTTP post and change the location to the Bank of America that we have in another one. I will not able to log in with the Bank of America. I know, but I'll. You're in Rajiv UA. Sorry, that's fine. Go to the can I remove here. Copy over here. Update your index, one update. And save changes. And do one thing. Go to your RGF one as well. Make it pause. This is artifact, right? I mean, I keep posting services. Save the update, save the changes. Over there also, you have saved the changes right in SPC. Do one thing now. Go to open one in a private window. First test the IDP again. I'll show you why. Go copy that one. Copy the URL. Is that URL copied first? This is first during IDP. I'll show you the SP one as well will do it. Go there. Enter it. See here, we are coming to the Forgerock website first, right? And now log in with any of you user. And now it will redirect to the Bank of America application. Do that. This is a single signup, right? This is an IDP initiated. Now we have to test the SP initiated, right? Go back to the URL in LinkedIn. Sorry, Notepad. First copy the Bank of America URL from your service provider. Go that from. Copy the Bank of America URL. This one. Just copy it. We just need to copy it here. Update, and that's why. Go back to a notepad. Save it below somewhere here and copy your 19th URL. Not this one. URL. We need it now for the SP initiated. We will hit the SP associated endpoint. Here, you need to update the meta alias alias to alias to JPM CSP. JP method. SP side right. S. J's. No, you don't need to update. JPM CSP or this one. Do that. To binding right. No, not till SP. And the IDP entity ID change it to the Bank of America. That is circular trust, right? We need to do one thing. No, we need to do one thing. I guess that won't be possible because the Bank of America is not an IDP, right? What we need to do? Go to that. I thought I can show you, but go to that. SP initiated and then Bank of America. Bank of America. We don't have a S for SP. Go that scroll down. Scroll down, go to services once. We can't test with Bank of America. Bank of America, we don't have access IDP. I thought we would try to do it, but can't. In location, change it to the IDP page. Your IDP URL. I was that one, your Rajiv one. P1. Copy your localhost 8091/Rajiv. Copy that URL. This will be our IDP, right? And change the location place at SPPM-CSP. This one. Change it. Date. Save changes and do the same thing in SP side. Same thing in SP side. In SPURL, in it/SPURL. In another application, your SP. Already changed, right? SP side update. Wait, it's open. Date. Save changes. Save changes. Now go to your URL to the SP initiated. And make it until Rajiv URL. Here entity, copy the same URL till Rajiv from HTTP localhost 8091/Rajiv. This one. No, this one, not this one, not this one. Till only the U. You put into the location, right? That you will. Go back to your services. It's not. No, not this one. This one. This IDP, I meant ID. But understand from no, not full one. Wait, we will use a 25th line, 25th URL. But what IDP entity ID will give? Go back to the session consumer service in your SP tag. Go back to your SP application in Internet Explorer. Here, copy that location, copy that location. This is your IDP entity, ID where you can copy that. And now, it's fine, I guess. And now go to your notepad. After id ppid equal to copy that URL. Wait, before testing it, I just want you to understand with that IDP initiated 121 URL. When you tested it, it will point it to the 8091, right? Yes, correct. Correct. Just test it again. Go to any private window. Don't log in it, but hit it. Maybe you need to sign out from your private window once. We don't do URL. If you see the URL, it is giving you 8091, right? It means that you are coming into the IDP first, right? Then it will take you to the Bank of America application. Correct? Because this is IDP and the Bank of America. You will use service application right now because you are in 8091/Rachi. Right? Your IDP initiated. Now go back to your SPURL now. Copy it in full. Rate this as the application as the Bank of America application, right? Think of this as /SP application is your like Bank of America application. It's like now what we'll do. It will be initiated as B. It means this we will log in via this SP site first and then it will redirect to the IDP. Then go copy this one. Copy that one. And over here, sample request. Is it to the IDP anywhere? Still artifact. Go to your service provider once in and even both to check. Scroll up. HTTP post in SP site, that's fine. That's fine. Seriously, this was all go to the IDP side once. IDP site /RADI side. This is your. These are posted to go above it. Which one it is JPMC as? Right, scroll down is when I have seen that. Go scroll down, scroll down, scroll down and go above. Scroll down accession consumer service only. Localhost 891/Rajiv. It looks fine to me. Save changes. Click on Save Changes once. Go to your SP site once instead of SP site. In SP site means, when I say SP site, it means it's got it. Go to the first page. I think we dropped a transient. Will we remove that transient on here? Scroll down. This is also fine. Scroll down. Have you added in a circle of trust? That's right. Go to the circle of trust once. I added a JPM CSP. T. Go to your URL once. Notepad. JPM CSP by TPOs. Can you give a copy? Copy this URL again. Open into Notepad. Sorry. Hit it again once. I didn't hit it once. Should we? Copy the full URL, what is coming over top. This one. Localhost. I want to see what's the sample request. I think it was. Sample is 8091sp, red IP 093. Your SP is open. That's why you are able to do that. Go to your notepad where your URL is there. Just go back again. We may be missing something. No, your notepad where you copied the URL. Or the SPOL. L. Where we are creating the URL. Just let me check. Sub.jsfs. Metalius, JPMCSFP and binding HTTP post and IDP ID is equal to HTTP localhost 8091. In last any slashes required. I don't think, but can you go to the SP application once? Go to the entity providers. Entity providers. Scroll down JPMP IP, go to JPMCS. Scroll up. Go to services. Go. Just one. Now scroll up. Scroll down. With the search in consumer service. Can you do one thing? Can you make it HTTP artifact? Maybe the SP part is high. Instead of post on both sides, can you make it HTTP artifact instead of post? Check your. Both are same, right? Do it on. Both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Entity provider. Because Metalius. 8. CSP initiated. That will work, but you need to make it to work. This circle host is 093/SP. Can you go back once? Or SPC or IDP side? No, go back to wait to see. Go to your notepad once. Go copy the 17th page, 17th page. trusted ones. Sam, copy the 17th and test it in URL. This one is working right. This one we tested yesterday. I just want to see why. The Metalius JPM CSP binding HTTP post. IDP entity. Localhost 093/SP. IDP, got it. ID we need to change. Go back to your IDP entity ID JPMC IDP. Yes, correct. This is the last one, right? This is the last one and you need to make it HTTP post again. Sorry, I was just. You need to update the IDP artifact, right? JDPMC IDP over here. And then make it post again. It should be capital the name of the entity, ID. Correct, correct. We're copying the wrong entity. Talking about URL, sorry. And make it actually post on both the provider. Yes? You are in IDP, you need to go to SP. Make it post. Now test it. Now it's going to SP sign right. And you see over there, it was going to the IDP first. Now it's going to the SP first because SP it has to be like a Bank of America application. It's going to the SP application first and then it will go to the IDP login over there in your SP with AM admin. See, now it's going to your IDP. Now it will ask you to log into through the IDP Forge. You can also use the AM admin, right? They have the both users AM admin on both application password could be different because the both. Then it will be redirected over here. That's how we're doing. SP initiated. Any doubt on this one? Just a minute. We're discussing the JWK URI yesterday, right? What's the JWK URL? How we can first gather that for the JWK URL, basically it's a JSON web key endpoint that contains the JSON web keys, right? What it is used to signature or encode it or decode it. The ID tokens, right? If you remember, we did the ID, create the ID token, right? If I show you how we get this URL, this is connected to JWK URI. Example, if you have in your application, right? Even if you go over here and this connected to BUK, if you have your AM services running with auth2 connected to JWK, you can see the set of the keys. If I go over there and I put it over here, there is one way to drag. Put it in JWK URI, right? These are the keys they are using. These keys they are using to decode or the ID token or to verify the ID token, right? If you see what are these things. What is the key? This is a simplified version. Any key they provided, this is a key by Forgerock. This one T, these are the format of it keys. If you want to know, I have written more and more information over there. Kate is the key type, for example, RSA. The key is the key. Is KID used to identify the key, right? This is used to identify the key for this one. This is RSA. This is the algorithm they use, right? This is the RSA algorithm. And this one is this used for signatures. This is the key used. What is the sign for the signature over there? An X50 is the X50 is the number, unique number they have provided. And then this is a certificate for that algorithm, what they use and everything they provided for that, right? Basically, this is RSA. If you heard about the RSA algorithms, right? We have RSC, RS2, FIFIX 6, 3, 84, 5, and 12. That kind of RSA algorithm is used. By default, Forgerock MURS2 fix 6. This will be, I guess, if any ID token would be authenticate, verified, they will use this algorithm, right? We are using this one and JWK JSON web token. How you check that which algorithm has been using, right? If you also, when we have RSC over here as well, right? If you want to check it, you remember we are fetching the ID tokens, right? If I show you the ID token way, we have this one. Let me, and before that as well, you know we have tested this OpenID configuration. You're all right. I have this OpenID configuration, if you see in my notes material notes as well, and I have added these endpoints specifically. You know IDC endpoints. I have added this OpenID. This is called the OpenID configuration. What is the purpose of this one? It provides the OpenID provider configuration, right? It provides everything which an OpenID provider configuration. This is provide this one. I will just, this one ought to provide, this URL provide full OpenID provider configuration. If I hit this endpoint with this URL, everything is there like it is slash or 2 before that. It would be your M URL, right? This till you are launching here, like for my 7.4, for your, it will be launching. I will send it. You will receive full list of your OpenID configuration. What is request parameter? If you see in details everything, if I copy it, it contain everything, whatever the OpenID configuration, right? From here, If you see it will use this JWK URI which we just see, right, which is used to check the ID, token signing and all. This is AS algorithm. There you will be using, right. PSAS 3A for us to fix is that I was referring to, right. You can use any of these algorithms to encode, to decode the token, right. This JKI they will use. The photo 2, which we just hit it over there. If you see here, if you see this is the same URL I'm currently using. It's connected to the JWK URI where they see you set up the keys. Now this is our provider is using. Now how you will check it? If you remember, we have this, we are from O2 provider. We do the OIDC and our O2 configuration, right. When you're doing the hybrid grant, we are getting the ID token correct. If I test this one to get the ID token, now copy that. This is code ID token, this one. I'll just copy the ID token to here and I'll go to the JWKIO. Oh, it is. Now I put my ID token. My token is currently it's encrypted one. Whatever ID token you receive, it's already encrypted. But to see the details, you can use this URL which JSON web token. Our ID token has been comprised of a lot of details. It was also encoded, means it will be encrypted by this JWT, which is provided by O2 provider. This, when I hit this ID token, this has been when they give us the forged log at the back end. They encrypted this token with all the details and encrypted it with the RS algorithm. When they are using it the back end because they have already have an O2 provider. They're using this one to when before giving us this ID token at the back end, they encrypting it. They're putting all the details inside the ID token. When it's all verified and everything, then they give us the forge log, give us this ID token, right? And if you want to verify the ID token, we can verify the same thing by decoding it, right? Now you will, if you decode it now, if you did decode it, you will see all these details, right? It is for which client and everything you can type JW token now. Sorry where it goes. Now where that JWT comes in the picture, right? Where this JWT comes in the picture, how? If you go back into JSON web token and if you go up, you will see this header algorithm. This is algorithm they are using RS-256. If you see this JWT key they are using, this key that they are using. Now this key, if you check over here, it is in one of our keys. Come on. It is one of our keys. If I search it, you will see this is using this kid that is referring to the key ID that is used to identify. The key is using to decode your ID token. RS-6. This kid is because this key has encrypted before. Now when I decode it, it tells me this key has been used to encrypt your ID token. That's how they were doing it. That's how this JWK ends. If anything is wrong, anything key is not correct or JWT is not correct, it will give me an error or something. That's the thing about the JWK URI. And for my advice for the interview, when preparing more, try to do as much as practice and try to create trees. Try to create OIDC. Go to the concept filter more deeper, right? Try to learn as much as you can. Go to that different. Go to the Forgerock backside. See the different articles, right? There will be many articles as soon as you started working on it. And try to get any freelance work if you want to practice. See if anybody providing any freelance or support work that can help you on the internet. Try to do that. You have got to have some live kind of experience to work on it. You can do that. Try to practice as much as you can. Basically, whatever I have discussed with you, what are the major endpoints, right? Like these endpoints, just at least have knowledge of one before going for interview. The major topics would be, they will ask you about the first thing. They will about authentication trees. Could be authentication chain, but don't worry about authentication chain that has been disregarded, but you just know the difference between them. That will be an issue, but they will mostly ask you the authentication tree, how you can create the tree, what are the different type of. Maybe you know that. I'm just repeating what are the different type of nodes. What are the purpose of the nodes? Right. That's the decision node, right? That just go through that entries and about the multi-factor authentication, how you can configure push authentication, how you can configure OTP authentication. Just have the knowledge of it. Just practice it that you have practical knowledge. Tell them like a practical knowledge of them, like you will use this node. They don't repeat, don't be like technical. Try to be the functional plus technical. Don't tell me everything technical. Just tell me this is a functional way and then add to the technical points of that. You will use this node to do this node to do this. You don't. You have that kind of knowledge on that one. Like if I have added in such a way like push authentication journey, what are the prerequisites? You need to set a push authentication service, configure the push notification service, then you will have. The nodes will be confusing. Start node base node, then correct the collector node. If the user is checking the username password, if the flow is data, node data doesn't check the username password. If flow is correct, go to the push sender node. The push sender node checks the push registration is enabled. If not, it will go for push registration. If user is push registered, it will send the push request to the push log authentic header device. Then push wait node, which is the push notification response net for the user session. If the user approved the request, the flow continues to a success. It will be granted. Just tell them a functional plus as well as technical. Right. And then they will be understand because you need to talk to the clients as well. If you do go to the outside to the clients that they don't understand the technical stuff, right? They will understand the functional stuff. If you need to interview, you will speak like you know both functional stuff and technical stuff. Then you'll have a higher chances for clearing the interview. And I guess you must have a lot of knowledge already on the basics. Right, just go for the basics. Try to learn about this cryptographic thing. Try to learn about these algorithms RS-256 and everything. How you can encrypt. What is encryption? You already know that, but just prepare it because I see they ask this kind of basic questions also from expert from INDS. I'm nice. Like apart from it, to stand out different from others. If you have again this kind of knowledge as well, it will work in a fair way. Otherwise, I have tried to cover everything, the very important portion. But different all the endpoints. Just go to these endpoints and all again. See what are the responses you'll get. Authorize and everything. Akron and everything. These are the basic. All you had to do for check session and decision register web. This one. You will see all those details. Mainly they are focusing SSO and multi-vector authentication and then grant types. OF2 to 8. OF2 correct. Because these are the mostly general. These concepts will be among the same. Different concept will be same among different products. That's why they just focus on them. If you don't have a project on Forgerock, they can give you the project from some other project because we have the basic knowledge. We just need to learn the product. Right. If you have the basic knowledge, it's easier to learn the other product. And finally, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel.